The Harrier was first launched in the Indian market back in 2019 and was one of the first few SUV models from the company to be based on the Omega Arc platform, making it a technical cousin of some JLR models. Now 2019 was quite some time back, considering at that point in time we didn't know any Seltos here in India, no Hector, no XUV 700 or the likes of the Crushaks and the Tigers. Over the last several years, Tata has sold over 1 lakh units of the Harrier, but the numbers could potentially have been even higher. And it is this higher number that Tata is now focusing on like never before with the updated Harrier that you see right next to me. In this video, we are telling you all the essentials that you need to know about the 2023 updated Tata Harrier. A bulk of the updates on the updated Harrier is in its exterior design language and all the changes there. And most of the changes have been concentrated on the face of this vehicle. The grille, for example, is entirely new. The fog light and headlamp cluster is in a vertical setup. Don't ask me why the fog lamp on one side is working and it on this side is not working, so I don't really know why, but overall has a very smart face, very smart presence, crowned of course by this stretched DRL on the face here, which we've just seen on the updated Nexon and Nexon EV models as well. The updated Harrier comes in multiple exterior body color options and multiple personas, which are essentially variants. Now, unless you opt for the dark edition of this vehicle, you will get tires which are 18 inches like this. But if you opt for the dark edition, you get 19-inch wheels. On this particular model, I really like the blackened alloy design here, and that goes overall with the theme of this particular edition, especially this color, which may seem like a gamble, but on the Harrier looks quite sporty. Here at the rear, the tail lights have been redesigned, and now, for the first time on the Harrier, there is a stretched LED connecting bar between the two tail lights. The bottom part of this vehicle has also received a bit more sporty element, and essentially the overall look continues to be quite masculine, but now there is a clear and conscious effort on the part of Tata designer to make this car more sporty than it ever has been, visually speaking. Updates on the inside are quite significant as well, complete with a layered dash setup, reworked air conditioning vents, and touch-based climate control that we just saw on the new Nexon as well. You get dual zone climate control inside this car, but my personal favorite is the updated steering wheel. The 4-spoke wheel is finished with a backlit Tata logo and looks extremely modern. There is a rotary dial for drive modes, powered front seats, 12.3-inch main infotainment screen, and this 10.25-inch driver display. The not-so-subtle use of color matching with the exterior body shade is a gamble that Tata Motors is playing with the Harrier. To me, it definitely would appeal to a younger set of Harrier buyers. Of course, there are plenty of features that have been carried forward, like wireless phone charging, panoramic sunroof, and ventilated front seats. The Koreans seriously need to watch out for this feature creature. Space obviously remains the same because the dimensions remain the same. What also remains the same are the engine and transmission choices. Did I say choices? Because unfortunately, if you're looking for a petrol-powered Harrier, you still have to look elsewhere. The 2-liter diesel motor under the hood of the Harrier has been carried forward to the updated model as well. In our short experiential drive with the updated Harrier, we got the model with the 6-speed manual transmission. On expected lines, the 2-liter diesel motor continues to deliver a whole lot of scrumptious power, and the pairing with the 6-speed manual transmission is still quite decent. There is just a minor bit of grunt from the engine, and frankly that is on expected lines considering that this is a diesel. But I keep coming back to the point that for people who are more inclined towards petrol engines, the Harrier remains a very sorry miss. The Harrier has always been a smartly capable car from Tata Motors, catering to the essential needs of the Indian SUV buyer, which is strong look and a capable drive. The updated Harrier builds on those characteristics and instead of an outright butch profile is now far more sporty to look at. And those feature additions are great as well. It's quite a shame though that for people like me, there is no petrol engine option, which means that against some of its rivals, it is losing out on a chunk of the market still. But that said, the updated Harrier still has quite a lot for you if diesel is your thing and you're looking for an SUV that looks, feels and drives like one.